Alrighty people, alrighty, it is an hour before. Remember last week we were trying to figure out what we're going to call it? There were a few suggestions. I'm going to try to test some this week and we're going to see which one sticks the best. But we are an hour from the bowl off, and it didn't sound right when it came out, but we'll test it. We'll see how it goes. So an hour from the bowl off, 37-foot flat oil pattern, and if I'm honest, the scoring pace is low, but not as low as I thought. There have still been quite a number of big games, 250, 260, and even higher. So, that tells me that some pairs can be broken down and end up being quite nice. So, I'm kind of hoping that my squad and all the lads bowling in it have more pairs that are nice than not nice. And try and make the most of it. So I typically don't enjoy bowling night times unless I've bowled earlier. I feel like for me, I get a little tired and sometimes I lose a little bit of focus. So I'm very aware of that, and I'm going to come into tonight making sure that I feel rested. I had a good rest at the hotel, good sleeping, and then I actually had a little nap just before heading to the bowl. So I feel really good, and I'm going to try to make sure that if I notice myself slipping a little bit, making sure I get those energy levels back up, taking a second to regroup my thoughts and get back into that focus mode. It's very, very easy at the US Open to let frustration, even anger, get the better of you, because it is much more difficult than other events. And so I'm really going to rely on my calm nature and my mental game strength to make sure that doesn't happen. But if it does, to be very aware of it very quickly and regroup really fast. Lane play ideas. There's a few. I think A squad kind of got, when I say A squad, the morning squad, I think got hurt bowling first on this pattern, because I think a lot of guys in the second squad saw a few things that made a big difference to their scoring pace. One of which is using really strong weight block, really strong covers, and shining those balls up, and then using the shine to get it down the lane, but then using the cover and core to kind of control the back end. And I think the guys in the morning probably had a little too much surface on those bigger and stronger bowling balls, and they couldn't get the same shape as the guys in the afternoon. So I'll do a little prep work on some of the bowling balls I got. Hopefully can kind of reenact what some of the guys did this afternoon, because they put a number up. So some of them did. And I think urethane's going to be a play early, and then make my spares. The make your spares part it's every week, but more so this week because you leave way more of them. So yesterday was a good day for sparing. I missed 0, and I want to keep that number at 0 for as long as I possibly can this week. And if I do that, it'll definitely help make the cut. And as the tournament progresses, if that number stays at 0, if it stays within less than 3, I'll lead the US Open. So we're here. Time to go get ready.
All right, bowlers, you may have one ball on each lane. Please hold up and we'll begin our competition together. Thank you.
Alrighty, not the start we were looking for. A couple of missed spares, which is a bit annoying and frustrating, but as the game was going on, I started to feel more and more uncomfortable. So I think this game we're going to get out of the urethane and try something different.
Sorry.
Keep moving left. We thought we had a little something going there for a bit, and we didn't. 3 games in, trying to stay patient, trying to stay positive. They're tough, they're really tough, but I'm definitely not making it easier for myself by missing a few spares early on, and then, yeah, just kind of, not getting into a rhythm. So that's my goal this game, get into a rhythm, and let's just let the lanes come to me and make my spares. suppose I should be happy it's not an open. It's the first non-open in the 10th tonight, so it's never a good sign when you're 5 games in and you've opened 4 of them. Yeah, I feel like I'm very close now. 9 pin, 10 pin to kind of slow me down that game, but I think we're starting to see it. I got 3 more games. No, 3 more games? Yeah, 3 more games. So it's really now or never to crawl this evening back and see if we can get a few pins over the card tonight. Have a good sleep, come back tomorrow, but it's going to start now. Well, better 8 frames. Would have liked a better 10 frames, but maybe this is the game for the better 10 frames. At least I'm doing the right thing. Hey, we doubled in a 10th. I knew I could do it. 44 over with a game to go. High five, thanks Dick. Needed it. This is a pretty tricky pair. It's been tricky for as long as I've been coming here, and it's nice to get off to a strike start, but now we've got to try to just put in a good game, get out of here with a smile on our face, and 200 plus would be a smile on the face. I know the left and right lane's tight down here, but is the left lane pretty normal? Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close.
I told you had to be a master of patience. He's done that tonight, making a comeback. Said he was going to bowl 100 over the last couple games. We're on pace. No, I don't want you work. What's fair? Oh my God, I know what to do.
Okay, so we're done. Look, after my first two games, obviously the night could have been pretty horrible. The fact that I opened 4 of the first 4 10th frames, also not great. You know, I felt like a lot of the games I bowled pretty good there in the middle, and then one bad shot, a couple of bad breaks, and the games were just not nearly as high as they could have been. So a part of me is, okay, it could have been really bad, and it's not. And then the other part of me is like, you could have got a lot of pins in that middle stretch there. Positives, I was really patient, and as frustrated as I was getting, I felt like I was able to control that pretty well. And yeah, like I said, could have been a horrible night if I let it all get to me. In that last game, the 4-9, it's hard to be mad at that when you got a couple of very fortunate breaks before it, but at the same time you're like, oh, just give me one more lucky one. And then, to get off of that pair with like a 240 would have been huge, because that's a really tough pair and everyone's going to hit it. Not many people are going to bowl 240 on that pair, so it would have been great to just get that one more hit. But I did say before the game started, anything over 200 I'll leave with a smile on my face. So I'm a man of my word, I will leave with a smile on my face. One more pattern, lunchtime tomorrow, get a good night's sleep, and let's make a run tomorrow. Let's, from the get-go, make a run. Alright. G'day, thanks for watching. If you loved this one, check out the rest of the videos from this playlist or any other playlist. Make sure that you like the video and please subscribe if you would love to be the first to catch any of the latest of the behind the scenes and a whole lot of other cool stuff.